The worst self-improvement mistake. Everyone, no matter how successful or productive, finds themselves in a rut where motivation's hard to come by. For some of us, this may last a few days, and unfortunately for others, it may last years. No matter the case, everybody finds themselves in runs of time where they lack the energy to do the things they know they should be doing. As these periods of time go on, our ideas of fulfilling our goals become more blurry, and our energy levels to attain them never seem to come back. Even though it's hard to view these periods of time as anything except for unhealthy, it's very much normal, as humans can't maintain consistently high levels of energy and motivation all the time. What does matter is how you go about fixing it. I think what most people do when they run into one of these unmotivated ruts is wait around for something inspiring to happen. They wait for an event or to read some sort of quote, something that stimulates them in an eye-opening way to get them going. Not to say that inspiring events aren't possible, but they're far too unreliable. Look around you. How many people go their entire lives in their comfort zone? Decades of their life spent in the same position that goes nowhere. Potential dreams and ambitions that go unstimulated for lifetimes. And it's because the likelihood of experiencing an eye-opening event that creates permanent change is an extremely rare event. Instead, I invite you to a new way of thinking. No matter what quote you read, or what videos you watch, including this one, nothing will inspire enough motivation on its own. The only way to create true ambitious drive is to become something that you are currently not. Well, how is this done? Surely it must start with some sort of mental change, but this is where you're wrong. Change does start mentally, but not in the way you think. What you need is not some sort of eye-opening moment or inspirational quote, but instead to take the first step to push yourself to do something new in order to change the way you think about yourself. Now, what does that mean? The entirety of danger that comes from these unmotivated ruts of time is that they create loops of comfortability and reinforce the idea that you are your current routine. In a period of time when your ambition's zero, your routine's poor, and so is your way of thinking. What you must do is to push yourself to do something new. Go for a walk in a new area, get food from a place you've never gone before, take a different route home from work than you usually do. Make yourself do something new, and in that moment, you are suddenly a person who tries new things. The takeaway is that your actions dictate the way you think about yourself. You're not going to think yourself into a new way of acting, but rather act your way into a new way of thinking. Actions come first, and are quite literally capable of changing your brain chemistry. Several studies show that working out will alter your brain into sharper and healthier ways of thinking. Now, I can dive into the science of it, but at the end of the day, those who work out understand that they are the type of people who pursue exercise and identify themselves with all the positive aspects that come with it. Because they perform the action of working out, their brain is convinced that they are the type of person that pushes themselves despite how they feel, which creates the positive feedback loop for further action. The biggest self-improvement mistake you can make is going through a rut but living day to day simply waiting for inspiration. Force yourself to make a new positive action, no matter how small, and from it, get it into your head that you are the type of person that pursues new positive things. Progress always comes before perfection, and oftentimes, perfection doesn't exist. Strive to break out of your mundane routine, no matter how small a step it is, and watch as you continue to scale your actions into something great. If you enjoyed this content, I hope you can leave a like or subscribe, and I hope we can continue to help your journey through our other videos.